Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all niggas something real quick.
If you can get by me, then you can get to the past. I'm not going to let you. Goodbye.
And that right there is the exact reason why I think Trunks is one of the best characters. He doesn't waste no time. He just gets straight to the point. So Trunks sends Cell to the other side of the map, and Cell's like, ah shit, fuck all that. And Trunks lands on the other side, and they have a little stare down, right? And Cell is like, hey, there's no need for you to do this. No one would know. Like, what do you mean by that? And Trunks is like, hey man, there's a nigga watching and laughing. A nigga that I can never let down. First of all, he a real nigga for that. And Cell's like, hey, you gonna be joining that nigga shortly. And Trunks is like, we'll see about that. This nigga really knows how to make some comebacks, bro. I'm not gonna cap. So Cell's like, hey, you won't be alone. There's a long list. And now you about to be a part of me. And don't worry, this shit gets even weirder. Cell's like, yo, I'm about to suck you up dry. And that energy gonna be replenishing. And Trunks is like, hey nigga, Diddy alert, and powers up. And then Cell also powers up with him. Now I gotta show y'all niggas one of Trunks' hardest quotes.
You're overconfident, Cell.
There's no reason not to be. I've come across thousands like you.
Yes, you have, but count me as the last.
That's my nigga right there, man. That's my nigga. So Cell gets on that nigga ass as Trunks starts giving that nigga combos. Teleports in front of him. Trunks weaves, gets behind him and kicks him up in the air, right? Cell's like, shoots a ki blast at his ass. Trunks deflects the ki blast. Cell's like, what the fuck? Gets knocked down to the ground. And then Cell's like, nah bro, fuck all that. Recovers and is just stunned by what's happening. He's like, impossible. There's no way. Gets back at that nigga ass. And then Trunks teleports behind him and decks him in the face. And now he starts giving him Sparking Zero combos. That nigga Cell is lost. And then he gets knocked down to the ground again. And Trunks is fucking aura forms on that nigga for a little bit. Cell is just in disbelief. He's like, impossible. Like, I was in that lab cooking and I'm getting sauced. So he's like, oh shit, I got an idea. Hits that nigga with a tail attack. Trunks grabs his tail and starts swinging that nigga around and around and around. He starts speeding up. He's like, throws that nigga up into the air. Cell starts doing jumping jacks for whatever reason. And Cell's like, alright bro, I had enough of this shit. And starts charging up a Kamehameha. And Trunks charges up the Heat Dome. I think it's the Heat Dome. Yeah, it's the Heat Dome. This nigga got a straight ass face. So I was like, oh, impossible. Trunks is not playing. He wants this nigga dead. And I gotta shut up and just let y'all niggas see this shit. This shit is just so fucking hard.
The nightmare is over, Cell! Die!
No.
And that's the end of this little fight, y'all. Like, no one really talks about these fights. No one talks about Goten versus, Trunks versus Cell, or like Tien versus Cell, Piccolo versus Coolest Henchman. No one really talks. Oh shit, my shit about to break. No one really talks about these fights, you know. But I like talking about these fights. I like these little Dragon Ball fights, bro. These shits are kind of hard. And yeah, y'all. Also recommend some shit. Recommend some shit you want me to talk about. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'ma see y'all niggas in the next video.